What's up everyone, it's Kyle. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to make money on your videos, how to get your first clients, and how to turn making videos from a hobby into a job. I will be sharing 5 tips on how you can start making money from creating videos. Chances are you've been making videos for a while and you want to start making money from your work, or you're starting to make videos and you want to learn how to make money in the long term. Tip number 1 is know your equipment. What I mean by this is whatever equipment you have, learn it to the best of your ability. You don't need the best, most expensive equipment, but you do need to learn how to properly use the equipment that you do have, from cameras, microphones, stabilizers, tripods, your editing program, the list goes on. Even if you're just using your smartphone, there's plenty of equipment that you can buy to go along with your smartphone to make amazing videos. Somebody could have a super expensive camera and not know a single thing about making videos, and another person could have a very cheap camera and make a much better video because they know the fundamentals and they know how to use the equipment that they do have. Tip number 2 is advertise yourself. It's most likely going to start with family and friends, but the more people that know about what you offer, the better. If you can use social media and the people you know to promote yourself and let others know you're interested in filming, editing, whatever it may be, you increase your chances of landing a job in the future. These jobs might not be paid or not very much pay, but the more experience you get, the more you're going to improve, and therefore you can charge more, which brings me to tip number 3, which is know your worth. When you're starting out, it's good to get the experience and not care as much about the money, but you also can't sell yourself short. You want to make sure it's worth your time, what you're getting paid. I recommend charging low rates for your first several clients, but as you get better, you'll get a better sense of how much people are willing to pay, and then you can increase your rates from there. And I know from personal experience, I was so scared to talk to the family of the wedding for my first paid job, and I was very indirect about how much I charged and what my rates were, and it can be very uncomfortable for your first time telling other people, this is what I charge, this is how much money I want to make from this project, and making sure you're not charging an unreasonably high price, but at the same time you're not selling yourself short and undercharging for whatever project you're working on. Tip number 4 is always be working on something. Even if you're not landing jobs and not making money, the more videos you make for fun, you can show those videos to family and friends, and they can show their friends, and you increase your chances of reaching someone who might need a videographer or editor for something. If someone is thinking about hiring you, they might ask to see some of your work, and if you don't have anything to show them, you might not get the job. So it's always best to have something to show. Even if it's just videos you've made for fun, it's better than nothing. For me, I had 4 years of videos that I made that weren't particularly great, but I used the best of the best to create my reel. And it's just a process of using your work to eventually create a reel and then share that reel with as many people as you can to hopefully get your first clients. And if you haven't seen my reel, click the link in the description below to check it out. It's inevitable that the more videos you make, the better you'll get, the more you'll improve, and the more you will learn from each experience. The 5th and final tip is to be prepared and organized. From the time you are first meeting a client to when you're working on the final product, preparation and organization are 2 things that people are really going to appreciate and are things that will get you more clients in the future. My first paid job was last October when I was the videographer and editor for a wedding here in Charleston. I made sure I was very responsive when it came to emails and texts, and planning out exactly what I was supposed to do. And afterwards, I got right to work on editing, and I got the family a rough cut of the wedding film within a few days. I'm not saying to rush and get your videos done for your clients, but people will appreciate if you're time efficient and you explain to them exactly what you're going to do, and you make it known that you care about your work and that you're really looking to create the best possible product. And if you go the extra mile, people will notice, and it'll help you out in the long term, finding more clients and making more money. Those are some things I've learned over the last 6 months about growing my clientele and making money from my work. I'm still very new to this, and before last year, earning money from video services seemed very out of reach. But with these tips, you can start turning this from a hobby into a job. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you in the next one.